speaking today? You said no. Okay, so post on this.
Yeah.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Christopher George Maurer, file number 2021-20597FC. I have Salvatore Milaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Maurer, who is present in the courtroom with his attorney, and Jacqueline Wise appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for sentencing. Mr. Milaro, have you had ample time to speak with your client today?
Yes, I have, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Maurer, you are Christopher George Maurer, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Maurer, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss the pre-sentence report with your attorney?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Milaro as your attorney and the advice that he's giving?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Milaro, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Just two items, Your Honor. Although it is reflected in the PSI, Mr. Maurer states, but it doesn't say this, I think on page 1. He does have a GED out of Maryland. I do note that the PSI indicates he told the Ms. Teskey that, but it was not verified. And the second item is on page 3 of the defendant's description of the offense. He said he didn't state he was having anal sex, that they were having sex from behind, and it was vaginal.
Okay, hold on, let me find a.
It's on page 3, Judge, second line.
Share, oh, the next one. Okay. Okay, Ms. Teskey, can you make note of that?
Judge, I will make note of that. I will make note of that.
Okay, thank you. All right, anything else?
Not in that department, Judge, no.
Ms. Wise, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Milaro, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
Not to my knowledge.
Ms. Wise?
No, Your Honor, not to my knowledge.
The probation department in this case has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 225 months to 375 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Wise?
I do.
All right. Before the court passes sentence, Ms. Wise, it's my understanding we do have a victim present in the courtroom, but they don't wish to speak. But is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of the people?
That's correct. No, Your Honor, I believe the court has all the information contained within the PSI. So I don't have anything to add.
All right. Mr. Milaro, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
I would, Judge. Only briefly, Mr. Maurer has a very minimal record. He has no prior felonies. He did serve in the military. I think the rest of the matter speaks for itself. And as the court's aware, there was a Killebrew agreement to 225 months. We have nothing further to say with that respect.
Okay.
Or I do.
Okay. So, Mr. Maurer, is there anything you'd like to say? And I'm going to need you to speak up. So you can stand at the podium at the microphone if you want, or you can stay where you are and speak loud.
Mr. I would say that I'm very sorry for the circumstances that happened here. I made a very poor decision. I'm sorry for the family, for the loss that we've had and what they had to go through because of this.
Anything else? In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been set upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. Mr. Maurer, it is a sentence of the court that you will serve 225 months to 600 months with the Michigan Department of Corrections. We will give you credit for 743 days already served. If you're not able to provide GED verification, they will require you to continue your adult education. There's a $60 DNA fee, $68 in state costs, and $130 crime victim rights fee. Mr. Maurer, you do have the right to appeal this sentence, so my bailiff's going to bring down to your notice of right to appellate review. I'm going to have you initial and date one copy for our records, just that you received the paperwork. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. Those are your copies. All right, I have received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. All right, thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Judge.